Welcome to Elemental Flows. My name is Christina and thank you for joining me in today's practice. Today I have a quick video for you specifically on twists. So this is a great video to do whenever you are looking to open up the core area and also release some tension in the upper and lower back. So let's get right into it. We're going to begin in a kneeling position. But if you have sensitive knees, you can do this in a seated position as well. Or you could also have a blanket and just put it underneath your knees. And we're going to begin with opening up the chest and the back. So from here, let's take an inhale to arch the spine as we lift the chest and chin to the sky. And then on an exhale, we round the spine as we tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, we arch the spine once again, lift up the chest. And exhale to round. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, we open up. And exhale, we round. Bring yourself back up to a neutral position. And then from here, we're going to bring the left arm out to the side, the right arm out to the side. And then we're going to bring that arm up and over to the left side. So we're just gently opening up our bodies as we get started in our practice. So you don't have to go all the way down to the floor with your left forearm, but that is an option if you want to go there. And now let's turn ourselves over to the left side. We drop that right arm on the outside of that left thigh and then bring the left hand behind you. And again, we're slowly opening up. So don't worry about twisting all the way to the back. Bring yourself back to neutral. Let's repeat on the other side. This time we take the left arm out to this side and then bring it over to the right side. And while we're here, think about opening up your chest to the ceiling. And now we turn over to the right side. We drop that left arm on the thigh and take the right hand behind you. Good. Come back to a neutral position. We're going to come into a neutral tabletop position now. So hips are over the knees, shoulders are over the wrists. And on an inhale, let's press into the left arm to lift that right arm into the sky. And then on an exhale, we send that right arm through to the left side as we bring the side of the head down to the mat. Press into the left hand to bring yourself back up. We reach up once again with that right arm and then bring it down. We'll repeat on the other side now. So we press into the right to lift up the left arm. And then on an exhale, let's bring that left arm through to the right side as we drop the head to the mat. Let's press into the right hand to lift ourselves back up, reach up with the left arm, and then drop that hand down to meet the mat. From here, let's walk our hands forward to come into our puppy pose. So our forehead rests on the mat. Our hips are still over our knees here. Engage the core. And if you want to take it a bit further, you could come up onto your fingertips here. And now let's bring ourselves forward so we come to lie down on our mat. And then from here, we're just going to take a baby cobra. So press into the hands to lift your chest off of the mat. Look forward. And release. Let's tuck the toes, press into the hands to bring yourself up into your downward facing dog. So you can pedal out the feet a bit, move around in your body to open up any spaces that feel a bit tight. And then come to find a neutral position here. Now, we're going to take the right hand and grab hold of either the calf or the ankle. See whatever you can reach on the left leg. And then we're going to twist ourselves. So bend into the right arm so that you can try and look underneath your left armpit. And come back to neutral. Bring that right hand down. And we repeat on the other side. So this time we take the left hand, grab what you can on your right leg. Could even be the thigh if you can't reach your calf or your ankle. And then we bend into the left arm to twist to the right. And release, drop that left hand back down. Now let's take that left leg into the sky and then bend the knee, bring it forward so we can place that left foot down in between the hands. We drop that right knee back behind us. And then on an inhale, let's press into the right hand as we lift the left arm up to the sky. Now let's take that left hand, bring it down on the inside of your left foot. And then we press into the left hand this time as we lift the right arm up to the sky. Bring that right hand back down. We once again press into the right hand to lift that left arm up once again. See if you can turn and twist a little bit further into or towards the left side. And then from here, we're going to send that arm back as we bend into the right knee. And if you can, grab hold of your foot here. If you can't, you can still remain in this position and try to work on reaching for your foot. Maintain the twist while you're here. See if you can open up a little bit more to the left. And now let's release that foot if you had hold of it. We're going to tuck the toes of the right foot so we could press into both feet to lift that right knee off of the mat. The left arm goes towards the sky. And you can remain here, or if you want, you can drop back onto that right knee. Everyone on an inhale, let's lift up, bring ourselves up so that both arms are now at shoulder height as we maintain the twist to the left. So you could stay here, or if you're up in your lunge, you're here. And now whether or not you have your right knee dropped or not, we're going to flip the right palm and then bring that arm towards the back of the mat. And if you have your right knee on the mat, you can use a block for your left hand if that helps. Good, let's come back, windmill the hands towards the mat, and then we press into the hands so we could send that left foot back to meet the right. And let's go through our vinyasa. Let's bend at the elbows to lower, and slide the chest forward and up, either for a cobra or upward facing dog. Then release the chest back down, tuck into the toes, press back into your downward facing dog. Take a moment here to reset, and we'll repeat on the other side. So this time we lift that right foot into the sky and bend the knee to bring it forward. Place that right foot down on the mat. We bend the left knee and drop it to meet the mat. And then from here, we press into the left hand so we can open up towards the right as the right arm reaches up to the sky. Now let's drop that right hand down on the inside of that right foot, and then we press into the right to lift the left arm towards the sky. Drop that left hand back down. We press into the left hand once again to reach up with the right arm. See if you can go a little bit deeper in your twist. And then from here, tuck the toes of the left foot so we can lift that left knee off of the mat. And from here, you can drop the left knee back down to the mat if you like, or you could stay lifted. Everyone on an inhale, let's raise ourselves up so that our arms come to shoulder height as we maintain the twist to the right side. Now flip that left palm this time up towards the sky, and then we reach that arm towards the back of the mat. Everyone come out of it. Let's windmill the hands towards the top of the mat. Press into the hands to lift that right leg and send it back. And let's go down once again. Bend into the elbows for your chaturanga. Slide the chest forward and up for cobra, upward facing dog. And then release the chest. Let's press back now into a child's pose. You can choose which version you want to take today. And let's gently roll ourselves back up. And we're going to now take the legs out in front of us. So we're sitting down on our mat. And then from here, we're going to bend the left knee, take the foot into the pelvis, and then we're going to extend that left arm out to the side and then reach up and over to try to bring that left hand towards our right foot. Good. Now let's turn our chest and torso so that it faces our right leg, and the sole of the left foot will come to meet the inside of that right thigh. And we're just reaching towards our right foot here. So think about elongating the back while you're here. And now bring yourself back up. We're going to bring or lift that left knee up towards the midline. And then we're just going to twist over to the left side. So I'm grabbing hold of my left leg and I'm reaching. I'm going to drop my hand down. I'm reaching, returning and twisting towards the back. And so now see if you can twist a little bit further towards the back of the mat. And if you want to go a little bit further, try to grab hold of your left foot with your right hand and then extend that left leg into the sky on a 45-degree angle. And then from here, you could either have your left hand meeting the mat or you could bring it up. Good. And now let's release. Drop that left leg down to meet the mat. Everyone take an inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold over both legs to reset. We roll back up into our neutral position, and let's repeat on the other side. So this time we bend into the right knee, bring the right foot closer in towards the pelvis, and then we reach out with our right arm and then bring it up and over to try to reach our left foot. And now let's turn to face our left foot. The sole of the right foot meets the inner left thigh. And now we try to reach out towards our left foot, bringing the crown of the head closer towards it as we maintain a straight spine. Everyone, bring yourself back up. We now take the knee in towards the midline, and now we wrap our left arm around our right leg. Bring that right hand back behind you as you twist towards the back. And still think while you're here about maintaining a straight spine and reaching out through the crown of the head. And you can stay here, or if you want to go a little bit further, grab hold of your right foot with your left hand and then extend that leg into the sky. And then bring your left or your right arm up behind you as you maintain the twist. Release that foot. If you had hold of it, let's do another reset. We reach up with our arms overhead on an inhale. Exhale to fold over both legs. And then roll yourself all the way back up. We're going to come down into a Shavasana position. So we're lying down on our backs. And if it is helpful here, you could take a couple of windshield wipers with your legs. And then we have some final stretches before we finish our practice. So from here, we're going to bend into the right knee and take it into the chest. And then with the left hand, let's guide that right knee over to the left side as the right arm extends out to the right. And if you want, you can have a block and place it underneath your right knee here for the additional support. And now from here, we're going to bend our left knee so that it meets our right knee. And you should feel the additional weight from that left knee press on your right leg. So maintain this position here with that additional weight. And if it feels good for you, you could turn your head over to the right side. And while you're here, think about allowing the mat and the floor to hold the full weight of you. Bring yourself back up to a neutral position, and we'll repeat on the other side. So this time, the right leg extends out on the mat. We take the left knee into the chest, and then with the right hand, we guide it over to the right side as the left arm extends out to the left. Notice where you might be holding any tension and try to breathe into those spaces. And now let's bend into that right knee so that the right knee meets the left knee. And then hold this position. Once again, try to allow your body to completely relax. And you can add the head and turn it to the left side if that feels good for you. Let's come back to neutral position. Let's take one hug one hug. So bring the knees into the chest as you lift your head off of the mat. You can rock side to side here. And then our last stretch, let's extend the legs out and the arms. Reach up overhead. On an inhale, try to elongate your body as much as you can. And then on an exhale, let's release. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining me in that practice. I hope you feel a little bit looser in your core and torso area and feel as though you've released a little bit of tension in your back. Let me know how that was for you, and otherwise, I hope I get to see you at the next one. Bye for now.